It is October 31st, 2019. Happy Halloween, villagers. I hope you're all having a good day. It's been pretty cool around here. I spent a lot of time behind a grill this afternoon. We were doing a little fundraiser for my office, and I was cooking hot links and hot dogs. Doug and I made a little trip to Costco earlier. Oh, Doug, yes. Hello, my lovely people. Hello, Amy. Mike, great to have you here. It's good to see everyone here in the chat. Always nice to spend time with our village. It is, like I said, October 31st, so it's Halloween, 55 days until Christmas. Yeah, I cannot believe it. It's Christmas soon. Christmas season starts very soon. Hello, Lena. But of course, Christmas season has already started for the villa, and I believe it's started on probably on Hallmark Channel 2. They've started the countdown to Christmas. If not, that starts tomorrow night. I haven't seen that because Doug and I don't have cable anymore. We cut the cord a few years ago, and that's how we got started with YouTube, actually. Hello, Keystone. Good to see you. It is, again, Halloween. Okay, I thought so, Lena. Hallmark countdown to Christmas. That's what we do here at Pepper Tree Villa. We do countdown to Christmas. Matt, happy Halloween to you. Good to see you. So, I was very busy here at the office. I tried getting in to do some more research for news stories and things, but unfortunately I did not really have much time. But I was able to get my history in. So let's go ahead and get that done. I always like to make sure that I present history to you of the day for the Disney Universe. And in this case, October 31st was a little busy. Oh, thank you, Lena. Yes, please make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much. So October 31st, it is right now. Let's look at 1892. Yeah, 19th century. And this has to do not with Walt, but his father, Elias. Elias Disney paid $750 on this day for a corner lot at 2156 North Trip Avenue on the northwest side of Chicago. Hello, R. Johns. Good to see you here. Happy Halloween. The lot was 25 feet by 125 feet. It was a small area, but enough of an area to build a house. It was a desirable location for working class families to buy those lots and build homes there. So they were building them. The area was first annexed to Chicago in 1889. So just 3 years later, they split it up and they made parcels so that people could build homes. And Elias bought one of those properties. $750. That's a lot of money. I didn't do the translation of that, the calculation to see how much that would be in today's money, but I'll probably do that and find out because I'm curious now. Also on October 31st, here's an interesting one, 1939. Does that date ring a bell to anyone that enjoys Hollywood Studios? Yeah, it should. This is the date of that fateful elevator accident at the Tower of Terror. So the Hollywood Tower Hotel had its accident on Halloween 1939. That date's also inscribed in the eviction notice that appears at the entrance gates and on the inspection notice of one of the elevators. So October 31st, 1939 is one of those Disney trivia pieces. So October 31st, 1966. Now this one is near and dear to the hearts of Doug and me. It has to do with New Orleans Square. At Disneyland's New Orleans Square, the river in Pirates of the Caribbean was filled for the water for the first time. Doug, in that one, Elias paid $750 in 1892. So if you could do that calculation for me and find out how much it is in today's money, I'd really appreciate that. So again, on this date in 1966, New Orleans Square, the river inside Pirates of the Caribbean in the soon-to-be open attraction at Disneyland. So $21,000. Okay. Not as much as I thought it would be. Wow, in the middle of a city, that's not bad. Yeah, but for a plot of land, it's not a lot of money. $21,000 is not a lot for a plot of land. There are cars that cost more than that now. Most cars. So anyway, yeah, filled for the first time. water in Pirates of the Caribbean. And then the attraction opened about 4.5 months later. And unfortunately, Walt never saw the official opening of the attraction, although he did see it with water. So, oh yeah, by the way, I got an alert on my phone. Chipotle's doing their burrito day. If you show up at Chipotle for dinner in your costume, you'll get a burrito for $4. So, Chipotle. Okay, this is one. Let me see, how do I put this? It's 1994, October 31st, 1994. Ben and I were living in an apartment very close to Disneyland at this time. We were 10 minutes away from the park. And yeah, that is a good deal, Lena. So in 1994, for Halloween, Disneyland had a promotion with a radio station, Kiss FM. And I don't know if you're familiar with the DJ Rick Dees. He did a song called Disco Duck back in the, back in the disco era. But he had a radio show on Kiss FM in Los Angeles. And on that day, October 31st, 1994, they did a Halloween party at Disneyland. And they did a promotion where from 6 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., if you showed up at Disneyland in costume, you'd get in for free. It sounded like a good idea at the time. Unfortunately, as soon as the word got out for that, a traffic jam formed on Interstate 5 just outside Anaheim, Disneyland in Anaheim. Major issues. People were storming in costumes because they wanted to get into Disneyland for free. And that was without social media. Now, mind you, when you want to go to Disneyland and you don't have to pay for it, but you've always wanted to go, but you've never had the money to go to Disneyland, you jump at it. So you just get into any kind of costume you can think of and you go. And that's exactly what the people did. And unfortunately, there were a lot of people that caused a lot of damage at Disneyland. It was actually a rather violent day. There was graffiti, damaged equipment, garbage cans overturned, fights broke out. It was a huge mess. Needless to say, Kiss FM was never, ever invited to do another party like that at Disneyland. And I remember the reports in the news because living in Orange County, you hear about these things. In fact, it was called OCN, the Orange County News Channel. And they reported on this as well as all the other channels in the area. So channels 2, 4, 7, 11, 13, any of the news channels there in Southern California, they were reporting about the story. It was a headline event that night. So yeah, that was a huge mess. It did get much worse. Hey, Desert Dream, I didn't see you join. Thank you for being here. So the following year, let's go to Florida. In October 31st, 1995, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party took place. Now that may not sound like a big deal because, it's happened like almost every night since August. But in 1995, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party took place at the Magic Kingdom on this day only. 1995, it was just one party, and it was a hard ticket event, like it's always been. 1995. They did the same thing in 1996, one evening. Hello, Samantha Paxton. Happy Halloween. Now, in 1997, they increased that to 2 nights. So they held Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on October 30th and 31st. And then it only increased from there. So 1999, 3 nights. 2001, 5 nights. In 2002, the Halloween party was held 7 times. Say they had the 6th evening on Halloween night, but then the 7th was the following evening on November 1st. So they were actually doing it into November for the first time. 2004, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was held 14 times, final time on Halloween again. 2006, it was 18 times. The next year, 19, with the last party on November 2nd. And again in 2012, the number is up. So they held it 23 times in 2012. In 2017, it was 32 times. And of course, this year, in 2019, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was held, well, tonight actually, is party number 36. It has only gotten more popular. And my goodness, I cannot believe 36 parties. They start this thing in August now, rather than just October and then starting in September. Now it's in August. And it seems to be starting earlier and earlier. So Halloween lasts probably longer than Christmas almost. Because in the middle of August to the end of October is 2.5 months. Christmas is now 2 months. So Halloween at Magic Kingdom now lasts longer than Christmas. That's a significant change. Think about that. That's pretty wild. So tonight is the 36th party of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Did you go? I know I didn't. Doug and I are out here on the West Coast. In that time, we saw the Halloween decorations at Disneyland and California Adventure, but not Florida. Instead, we've been enjoying watching it with other people with their live streams. We've had a lot of live streams from there between Resort TV 1. Bob and Ashley have been there multiple times. And of course, Magical News Live has been there. Samantha Lowe, of course, Donna Jaworski, R. Johns. A lot of people have been going to the Halloween party. It's been a lot of fun. I know they had the ticket to go multiple days, so it was a lot of fun for them. And it's been great to watch all the stuff going on. Okay, so it's Halloween. I cannot believe November 1st is going to be tomorrow. I can't believe it. It's just come so fast. And with that, of course, Doug and I are going to be at home tonight. And like I mentioned before, Doug and I will not be answering the door. We will not have the light on at the porch. We won't have the curtains open. We'll look like we're out for the evening. We'd like to keep it that way because our neighborhood is perceived to be the rich neighborhood in our area of Contra Costa County. As such, we end up having over 1,000 kids in our neighborhood wandering around the streets. And I'm not kidding. It's over 1,000 kids. We've counted. We've done it before, and it's wild. It's vans and buses of people that just kind of drive on in. It's not that they dump their kids off because the parents are walking with them as well. But there's traffic everywhere. One time we went out to dinner, and to get back in, hey, Charlie, how you doing? Disney Nerd Herders, good to see you. One time we left for dinner and came back in, and it took us 10 minutes to get into our driveway. That's how bad the traffic was in our neighborhood. So we said, that's it. We decided never again. And I got permission from my boss today to leave a little early. So I'm going to be leaving a little early tonight so that Doug and I can go home. We're going to be cooking a jambalaya. Just so happens that jambalaya is in a video that we have on our channel, so you can learn how to make jambalaya in an Instant Pot. And believe me, it's delicious. So we're gonna enjoy jambalaya tonight while we watch Hocus Pocus. So it's gonna be a nice evening. That's right, it's in a video here on YouTube. Mike Wheeler, if you're here in the chat, can you find the jambalaya video and post a link to that, please? I'd really like that. It's actually our most popular video on our channel. We've had over 6,000 views on that video, so go check it out. We have almost 100 likes on it too, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out and like the video, please. I'd really like to see 100 likes on that video. So anyway, for tonight on the Disney YouTube Network, I'd like to first of all thank my support channels, D&G Explorers and Two Real Geeks. They've been very helpful in the past, and they continue to be helpful for us. If you have not checked them out yet, please do so. They've got great channels, great content, a lot of fun. And I'd also like to thank Dean of theliveplace.com for hosting all of our channels on his website. Hello, little darling. Thanks for joining. Dean has over 70 channels that he advertises here on theliveplace.com. All of them family-friendly content, including Pepper Tree Villa. And these shows specifically are also advertised on thelifeplace.com. So check them out. Starting at 7 p.m., all times that I'm listing are Eastern time. 7 p.m., Mickey Sightings with Sean and Susie. They'll be talking Disney like they always do. 7:30, if you've not seen them before, Jessica and Kyle of Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes. They were on Dole Whip Dad's channel this past week, being interviewed on DizTube. So if you haven't seen that one, go check them out, learn a little about them, and then go have some fun with Disney trivia. Corey Meets World. Happy Halloween to you. Corey, thanks for joining. Also tonight on the Disney YouTube network, we have Mouse Talk at 8 p.m. Oh, good. Hocus Pocus is your favorite film. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's been years since I've seen it. Mike Wheeler, thank you for dropping that link. Everyone, that link right there is the link to our most popular video on YouTube. It is our jambalaya recipe for how to make jambalaya in the Instant Pot. And if you've never tried jambalaya in an Instant Pot, it's pretty simple. Just follow the instructions that Doug and I have in that video. It's easy to make. At 8 p.m., Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa will be having their show. Thank you so much for that, Mike. Thank you. Lena, yes, you do need an Instant Pot, definitely. We use ours 2-3 times a week. So we love our Instant Pot. And then tonight at 8:15, don't forget Dole Whip Dad and the Myers and the Mouse. They have their NFL watch party tonight. I think it's the 49ers and the Cardinals tonight. So should be quite a game. The 49ers are undefeated so far, surprisingly. Yes, Doug does have an obsession with small kitchen appliances, and the Instant Pot is no exception. So, but turns out that it's a small appliance that he uses a lot. The Creator Spotlight Show, thank you for being here. And yes, we love our Instant Pot too. I mean, we use it all the time. So Doug and I will be creating more recipes with the Instant Pot. As a matter of fact, we just did some research for a soup that we made. And so we'll be making that video probably within the next month. We'll have another video out there of how to make a specific soup that we made. And it was very delicious. Doug did an excellent job with the research on that one to make sure it was just right. So everyone, that's about all I have for this Daily Dose of Disney. Oh, sorry, what am I thinking? Cargo 619. She organized an entire Halloween swap, and there were several channels that participated in it, including Pepper Tree Villa. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, Doug is convalescing to get better. He's a little under the weather right now, but he'll get better, I'm sure. Just a little time. So anyway, Cargo organized a Halloween swap with a bunch of channels. And it includes us, channels like Steve's World. You'll see Dole Whip Dad there. I've got all the links to the channel in the video that we posted. So we posted a video this morning at noon on the East Coast. So yeah, it went live at noon, 9 a.m. on the Pacific zone. So that's going to be the Halloween swap, and there are a bunch of videos that are posted. Hi, Stacy. Thank you for being here. So we've got the Halloween swap going, and then Ben took Doug and me to Nations over the weekend. Hey, Danny. Nations, if you're not familiar with it, is a local hamburger joint here in the Bay Area. There are 29 locations, and he took us to have cheeseburgers a few weeks ago. Turns out we also went and had pie this last weekend. So that's the reference, I want pie. So we did a demo of the pies and did a taste test. It's awesome. It is so good. The pies are so good. And you'll learn about that there are 3 different types of pie. Ben explains that because Doug taught him about that. So don't miss that. Life with Ben dropped this morning, so go ahead and check it out. It's all about pie at Nations. And of course, making chocolate cupcakes for Charlie's birthday. Happy birthday, Charlie. It's a special one, isn't it? Special birthday. Yes, it is. Happy birthday. So anyway, Life with Ben, Halloween swap, and then tomorrow we'll have another edition of the Daily Dose of Disney, and hopefully Doug will be joining me for that one at 6 p.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific. Yes, tomorrow is Doug's half birthday. So everyone, yeah, by the way, Doug shares his birthday with Hollywood Studios. Not the same age, but it's still his birthday. Yes, it is. It's the big 5-0 for Charlie. That's awesome. Everyone, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, you know what, Danny? We found out she actually organized it way back in, I think it was July 1st that she organized it. And that's when she did it. That's your unbirthday. Very good. But Danny, believe me, there will be other swaps and other opportunities for that. So, and other loops and things. So, thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Daily Dose of Disney. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully Doug will be joining me tomorrow as well, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, for the Daily Dose of Disney. In the meantime, everyone, have a magical evening. Give out a lot of candy to everyone, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Dose of Disney. Bye, everyone.